Okay, guys, what's going on? Okay, Jazz Chisholm just got traded to the Marlins. Guys, okay, we literally, Cashman finally woke up. He finally woke up. Cashman finally woke up, man. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what else is in this deal. Cashman finally, after years of doing nothing at the deadline, the Yankees actually made a move. Getting Jazz Chisholm. They didn't say nothing about Tanner Scott, so I'm guessing Tanner Scott going somewhere else. This is crazy, bro. Brian Cashman actually made a move at the deadline, bro. Like, no. Brian Cashman is up. He has a rose. Let's go, man. I'm a Braves fan once again. Y'all know that, but I'm happy that they actually did something. I'm happy that they did something. All we know right now is that let me go to the returns. Oh my God, guys. Okay. All we know right now is that the Marlins are getting catcher Augustine Ramirez in the deal, and he's a 22-year-old catcher, 20 home runs in the majors this season. Bring him up now. I don't care if his ETA says 2026 on MLB Pipeline. Pipeline, it's whatever, right? But at the same time, if you didn't at least get Spencer Jones, yes, okay, you got this Ramirez case, 22 years old. I think you should bring him up right now. He's mashing. He's looked like the catcher of the future. Don't sell me on Joe Mack right now. I think this kid is already better. And I haven't even watched the game of him. But if you are going to get Jazz Chisholm, please give us Mr. Jones. I think the Yankees just made Spencer Jones and Pereira and all these guys available. Not Dominguez. I don't think Lombard's available. He might be, but Spencer Jones has to be in this trade. I'm sorry. You're getting Jazz Chisholm 2 more years of control after this. There's no way. The Yankees have to win it this year. They have to win the World Series this year. This is their best shot in years of winning a World Championship. Garrett Cole is healthy. Everybody is healthy on this team. There's no way, besides Anthony Rizzo, of course, and others, but that's besides the point. You got the GOAT, Ben Rice, but it doesn't equate to if you don't give up Spencer Jones, you have to give up Spencer Jones. There's just no way. There's no way. Tanner Scott is still in Miami, which I'm surprised about, right? If you are giving up Spencer Jones, you had to do it for somebody like Jazz Chisholm. 2 years after this of control, club control at that. This guy is electric. Jazz Chisholm is box office, in my opinion. He's been in Miami, right? The face of the franchise. Don't sell me on Sandy Alcantara being the face of this franchise, right? Don't sell me on that right now. But what I am going to tell you is that with losing Jazz Chisholm, the Marlins are now going to rebuild. That's clear, right? They are clearly going in rebuild mode. Sandy Alcantara is probably going to have trade rumors sparking in the winter at the winter meetings and all of that. That's good, right? Are you going to flip him? I say you see what his market is because Erie Perez is going to come back next year. He's going to be great. So you have a young pitcher to build around. On top of Max Meyer, Noble Meyer, all of these guys, right? If you are going to get a player, and I'm going to say it one more time, like Jazz Chisholm, Spencer Jones has to be included. If the Yankees got away with highway robbery, I'm going to scream at the Marlins. This is no shot. How? And yes, I don't know the return yet, but I'm assuming that it's the Marlins, so you know they're stupid. But how in the world, guys, are you're not gonna get Spencer Jones back? Like, at least I would have did straight 1-for-1. I would have been straight with that. But you got Clayton Beater. I would want Clayton Beater. If I can get Clayton Beater, Spencer Jones, and this Ramirez guy, I'll throw Tanner Scott in there, fine. And I'll give you another reliever. I'll give you another one. We already traded AJ Putt, fine. We already traded him to the Diamondbacks. I'll give you another one. How about that? We'll make it to a three-team trade. Go ahead and get the Nationals involved, right? Go ahead and get them involved. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead. I want you to go ahead and call up the Nationals. Go ahead and get that boy Jesse Winker out there in Yankee Stadium too. Go ahead and make it a three-team trade so that way the Yankees better equipped for the World Series this year. Now, we just got a tweet from John Heyman. Jazz position with the Yankees is to be decided. He could be a combination of infield and outfield. To him, John Heyman, greater need is on the dirt. Absolutely. Jazz Chisholm is an infielder. It's great that he can play outfield. Reminds me of a little D. Gordon. Those guys, right? Remind me of a little Jarrett Dyson. Even reminds me of John Birdie, right? Former Marlin. John Birdie can play anywhere. So Jazz is really a utility guy, right? But some people say he can't play the outfield. He can play it. He can play second base, shortstop, and outfield. That's what he can play. Jazz Chisholm will be at second base or shortstop. Now, if the Yankees can get rid of Glaber, do it. Do it. There's just no way you don't see what his market is. If you can get Jonathan India, wow, if you can get Jonathan India. If I'm the Cincinnati Reds and the Marlins didn't get Spencer Jones back, go on and give me Spencer Jones. Like, I would want Spencer Jones. I think Jonathan India has what? 3 more years after this? Because he signed an extension too to put an extra year. You do it. You do it. If you got to give up Spencer Jones for Jonathan India, I would do that. Jonathan India would make the Yankees, him and Jazz would make so much sense. Like it would almost hurt me to see the Yankees not make another move, especially for Jonathan India. You could revamp the whole infield, right? Please get rid of DJ LeMahieu. I would ship him back to Colorado. I'm coming home. Get rid of Glaber. He's not as highly touted as he once was. You got Jazz now. I'd rather have Jazz. I'd rather have Jonathan India playing that second. I'd rather have Jonathan India playing second or third, and then Jazz playing shortstop or second. That gives you a young lineup, and they're both young. They're both like 25, 26, somewhere around there. So they're still controllable. But this was an emergency video, guys. And of course, I'm going to come back with more just to see what they're talking about. But this was announced 30 minutes ago. So they don't know what the other returns are. All we know is that Agustin Ramirez is in this trade, and he is a stud of a catcher, 22 years old. ETA, I believe, is 2025 or 2026. He should be coming up now, Marlins, if you were smart. Going to get him some run this year, and then next year he'll take off when he's 23 years old, going to win Rookie of the Year. I'm just calling it how it is, okay? Oh, Max Meyer got called up. More Marlins news. Max Meyer got called up, and he's going to start against the Brewers tonight. I love Max Meyer. Yes, the rebuild is starting. Start around that boy Max Meyer, headlined by Erie Perez, of course, on all terms, because Erie Perez is the headline that you want to build around if you are the Marlins. Jacob Berry, that kid can play third or first base. I mean, you got De Los Santos from Diamondbacks. He can play first or third. You're most likely going to get an outfielder or an infielder back for Jazz. We don't know the returns yet besides Ramirez. He can be your catcher of the future. Don't sell me on Joe Mack. Yeah, it's a lot of – I'm just envisioning the core. I'm envisioning the infield and the outfield for the Marlins next season. So they could sign some guys, right, and flip them at the deadline for more prospects. That's probably what they're going to do. That would be smart. But at the same time, I love this trade. I love this trade for the Yankees. You're getting a guy that is electric, going to bring electricity back to a team that just looks stalwart. And New York is known for electricity, more so the Mets. But the Yankees have a standard to how they look. I hope Jazz doesn't have facial hair because he got to cut that off anyway. But Jazz to the Yankees, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Jazz got traded before the deadline on top of that. So it's probably going to be a lot of news coming out of Miami today. So definitely keep the lookout on that. Hopefully Spencer Jones is in this trade. And yeah, I will see y'all again because I guarantee you we'll definitely have another big trade going down. Jazz, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be part of it. By Miami, by Miami. New York, New York. I'm coming to you. And my name is J-A-Z-Z. It's Jazz. It's Jazz. We got more coming. I just had to do it. We got more coming.